if I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm
home. What's going on YouTube? I am Chris Six, and I'm coming at you guys with today's Monday Night Smackdown. Wow. See, it's been a while since I've done this. I'm coming at you guys with tonight's Monday Night Raw results and review. Now, it's been a while since I've done a video, and, well, I've got a kid on the way, so, you know, I've been trying to do some stuff. As you guys see, we've got a new look to the studio. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. A little better than the other look I had going. I got some better lighting. That's all I can say. I've got better lighting, as you guys can see. This is just a rough video. I'm probably not going to be editing anything out, so because what I can see so far, video looks amazing. So you know, not really amazing. I could have a better video if I had a better camera. But, you know, for what I'm using, this video looks great. So, hopefully, you guys think so, too. So, let's get started. Tonight's Monday Night Raw started off with Bobby Lashley stepping up to Roman Reigns right before he come out. And he told him to call him out. He wants him to call him out tonight. That's what really happened. Roman Reigns ended up calling out Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns tried to take it to each other before Extreme Rules. Now, I'm going to probably say this a few times, but don't forget Extreme Rules this Sunday, dual branded Extreme Rules. So be sure to check that out. Been mentioning that a few times for what ended up happening over Monday Night Raw this week. So, pretty much the entire locker room emptied out, though, during this Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley feud, and it took the entire locker room to break them up, and that's what ended up happening. So, yeah. Now, the next match we ended up having was a setup for Extreme Rules. There we go again. I'm mentioning Extreme Rules. We had Nia Jax and Natalya versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. And Nia Jax and Natalya end up picking up the win. But Alexa Bliss come in with a kendo stick, beating down Nia Jax. Nia Jax ended up getting the kendo stick out of Alexa Bliss's hands and tried to use it on her, but she escaped the ring. All Nia Jax did was snap the kendo stick and chucked it at her and Mickie James as they were retreating up the ramp. Next, we end up having a bit from the last couple weeks of Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens. Now, Braun Strowman's been tormenting Kevin Owens for, the last 3-4 weeks now, ever since Money in the Bank. And, last week was no different. Last week, Kevin Owens went and hid in a Porta-John, and Braun Strowman drugged that through the arena out to the stage, and then commenced to spear it off of the stage. So they end up going to Kevin Owens backstage, hiding in Kurt Angle's office area, I would say. I don't know, whatever their little set is, but the office area for their set. For Kurt Angle, but that's where Kevin Owens pretty much stuck it out for the entire night. The next match we ended up having was the rematch that Mojo Rawley finally granted to No Way Jose. Pretty much all I can say is No Way Jose, he got spine bustered. I don't know what you want to call the move. It looked like a spine buster to me into the center of the ring, but it looked like No Way Jose got knocked out. Legitimately, I don't know. It looked like it to me. But Mojo Rawley picks up the win over No Way Jose. So I wonder what's going to happen with this as this progresses with these two guys. Next, we end up having another bit of week 2 of the Bayley and Sasha Banks friendship therapy, counseling, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is week 2. It's still ain't going right. I don't know. I'm not really a fan on these bits. It's kind of like the whole Fashion Files I kind of fell off with the Fashion Files thing, and this is one of them. I don't know, that they're just kind of redoing this again because they've done this a couple different times over the years in WWE with storylines and this whole therapy bullshit angle. Next, we end up having a little Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins bit backstage. Nothing really major. Nothing really carrying on storyline too much. Jinder Mahal just kind of telling Seth Rollins to stay in his cool. And I guess that's about really it. It wasn't really anything fancy. Next, we end up coming back from commercial break, and we had a Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre bit out there in the ring, and Seth Rollins pretty much called out Drew McIntyre, and he accepted. And yeah, that's it. Next, we end up having a B team promo against the deleters of worlds. I guess you would call them the tag team of Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Now, we end up having a Bo Dallas and Matt Hardy match tonight, and Bo Dallas picked up the win over Matt Hardy. Surprisingly, I don't know if the B team is going to end up picking up the championships this Sunday at Extreme Rules, but it'd be nice to see them running with the championships for a little bit, being that they're now away from the Miz and the Miz Taraj angle that they were running with them. We end up having an Alexa Bliss promo for Sunday, cutting it, pretty much saying that she's going to end up beating Nia Jax's ass, and right there in front of Ronda Rousey, who will be there front row for this Sunday's Extreme Rules, being that she has been banned or suspended from Raw for 30 days. It's almost up, though. 30 days is almost up. I think she's got, 8, 9, 10 days, something like that, somewhere in there. She will be back on Monday Night Raw. Next, we end up having a rematch with Ember Moon and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan requested this rematch against Ember Moon, and Ember Moon picked up the win over Liv Morgan. And it was really nice, though. Nice to see that Ember Moon's getting the push. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with her later in the future with the women's division, possibly seeing her with the Raw Women's Championship. Maybe possibly the SmackDown Women's Championship, if not before she might get moved or whatnot. There was a Bobby Roode and Finn Balor bit backstage, kind of promoting for tonight's match and whatnot that they were having. Then we end up having a bit out there with Elias and Baron Corbin. They end up taking on Finn Balor and Bobby Roode. And now Baron Corbin and Elias picked up the win, beating Finn Balor and Bobby Roode. Next, we end up having a bit backstage with Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, and Kevin Owens. Braun Strowman running into the office of Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle saying he's making it official. This Sunday will be a steel cage match with Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens for Extreme Rules. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot wait. Next, we end up having the final match of the night. It was Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Dolph Ziggler was out there in Drew McIntyre's corner and causing a distraction. And Seth Rollins ended up losing. Drew McIntyre picked up the win, meaning Drew McIntyre is allowed out there Sunday during the Intercontinental Championship rematch at Extreme Rules. So, I don't know. It's a bunch of BS, but whatever. We know how it works with WWE. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Go on over to Baby Dannyland and make sure you give her a subscribe. Go on over to our other page, Happy Accidents, and make sure you guys subscribe there. Go check out my brother's channel, Scotty Pockets Gaming, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe on him. Be sure to come back tomorrow. Check out Tuesday Night SmackDown live results and review. And I'm going to have a new intro for that as well. So be sure to check back for that. Give this video a thumbs up. Bye.